What if do you think so? What you are sort of implicitly suggesting, I think, is that there is an extended universe here where on some planet the stormtroopers have to infiltrate a strip club, and this is the appropriate attire for them to do this.
Clayton, I have a terrible idea. It's a bad idea.
Can't wait.
I was in Vegas last week and I kept getting served ads for a local show, The Empire Strips Back. It was well, and I've ruined that. It's
I
a
think you.
burlesque parody, a burlesque parody of questionable legality, I would think. I was getting served ads for it the whole time I was there. We have stormtroopers. We have there's one of the posters for it. It looks like here it says 2014. So it's been around for a while.
This is older than my children. It's
I
older than
was
my
getting
children
this is the
combined.
ad I was getting. So even the Emperor's Guard had some risque moves in it. But the Empire Strips Back. This got me to thinking. I know kind of one of the things we always look for as authors, or maybe one of the dreams you may have as an author. I know I do, is one day having your books made into a movie.
For a second, I
Um,
thought you were going to say having your books made into a burlesque show. I was say
well,
that's a new one, but I'm into it.
it, is it a new? Is it more accessible? Is it something we could look at? Is it the adaptation we've all really, really wanted and didn't know about until something like this comes up?
That's a great question. It does make me wish I had more female characters in my books. Speaking, from my own standpoint of what I would like to see in a burlesque show. Um, okay, so gosh, how do you want to tackle this one? I'm looking at what you sent me, and I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm interested.
Yeah, well, I just think yours, I think the name is everything. This is obviously the Empire Strips Back. Apoca-stryp-ticon, I think, is really just pretty an obvious one.
I think we're halfway there. We've got almost everything we need to launch this thing. I'm going to write down Apoca-stryp-ticon because that's good.
Apoca-stryp-ticon, call it low-hanging fruit.
There will be some
right
low-hanging
there.
fruit. Mm-hmm. Apoca-stryp-ticon, yeah, I like that. Apocalypticon, I guess, but you don't want to encourage people to get like two in there physically. You want a barrier between audience and the.
You want to
talent.
save something for the sequel. I think.
That's right. Apoca-stryp-ticon is good. You've got a whole bunch of words to play with. If we look at post-apocalyptic nomadic warriors,
Yeah, that one's up. I think mine don't take that much. I think you could do an all-male burlesque show. Just call it Junkers. I think that would just be a natural translation.
That's right.
Dads versus strippers is just kind of right there.
It's a little lazy, but kind of in a good way, in a way that makes you know exactly what you're getting.
It's right. It's very honest and very upfront with what's happening there. I think some of yours pros a little more, a little harder to do. Anomaly flat-chested, maybe. I don't know.
I don't have
a very specific audience.
I don't know about ticket sales for that one. It's worth a try, certainly, and they would serve a niche, and that's important.
Yeah, it's certainly got me thinking. Like maybe movies, maybe an Amazon series isn't the be all end all of it. Maybe there are other places to go. I question. This has been around since 2014. I can't remember exactly when Disney bought Star Wars. They've had it for several years now.
Prior to, I think. I mean, even if this is before Disney, I mean, Lucas is not. He's not.
Well, somebody's lawyers would know about this by now. Like, look, it's got 5 stars. It's a must see for anyone that likes a body good time. The most fun you'll have in the theater.
Sorry, a body good time. Oh, a body.
Nice and punny. Body.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one makes more sense.
Most fun you'll have in a theater all summer long. But if it's been touring, I saw it toured in London. I think it's gone all over the place. You'd think somebody would have brought this to the mouse's attention or the beard's attention, Lucas, or
the beard is an interesting choice for this kind of.
So should we just assume that they're fans? That Mickey and George are.
I think so. I think there's no other conclusion to jump to, other than Now, of course, I'm totally blanking on the CEO. The once again super CEO.
Is it Iger again?
Going
Is it
great. It is
Iger
Iger again.
round
There it
two?
is.
Well,
Yeah.
I know when Mel Brooks made Spaceballs that he showed the script to Lucas first, and he said, "Hey, you can. This is hilarious. You can make this. My only request is you don't do toys." So it was kind of made with his blessing, and I'm kind of assuming the same thing must have happened here. Otherwise, it would have been shut down long ago.
This is it's parallel to a conversation I've had a lot of times with one of my lawyer friends about Comic Cons. Right, when you go to Comic Cons, you see a lot of people drawing Marvel and Disney characters, and they're
Mhm.
selling them for a profit. They don't have the permission to do that. And so when I've asked my friend who seems to know a lot about this sort of thing because she's an intellectual property lawyer, her take is, even though she's never been involved in direct conversations with Disney about this, her understanding is that Disney just decides to turn a blind eye because that's good for business holistically. Because you
Yeah.
have people drumming up a fan base and getting excited about your characters, and it's probably not taking any money from Disney because you're not going to be like, well, I would have spent this money on a Disney sell, but now I'm going to buy. It's not really a competition there. Maybe Disney's like, we're not ready for burlesque yet. When we get there, we're going to shut this stuff down. But
Mhm.
for now, maybe like, oh, what if Disney's using it as like market test? They're going to let this run,
Oh,
see
like
how
this
good
is
it gets.
something we could see in the next trilogy.
Yeah. So right now they're saying go for it, knock yourself out. If it's really successful, then they're going to put it into their own universe and say, actually, you can't do the cease and desist. This we're going to do it now.
I saw
This is pre-market
today that
research.
possibly a rumor that Mara Jade's going to show up in Starfighter.
Okay, see that
So
this is
maybe
making a lot
this
of sense all
this
of a
led to
sudden.
that. Like we need more female characters holding lightsabers,
Uh huh.
swinging them around.
Uh
Maybe
huh.
the
Uh huh.
crowd really responds to that. Let's
Yeah,
get Mara Jade in there. Let's bring her into the canon. Yeah, even the stormtroopers got in on the act here. I thought that was interesting.
they
But
do
anyway,
seem to need to. They need to requisition more armor, though. They seem to be missing most of their armor.
I think it's like Rogue One where they had the beach trooper, they had like the shore trooper, and they were kind of like Bermuda short versions of the this is the equivalent. This is appropriate armor for this situation.
What if
I
do
think.
you think so? What you are sort of implicitly suggesting, I think, is that there is an extended universe here where on some planet the stormtroopers have to infiltrate a strip club, and this is the appropriate attire for them to do this.
I would think so. It wouldn't seem out of place. I think what I really want to am pointing out is that if you do translate your IP into a burlesque show, there is a great opportunity for merchandise.
I mean,
I
can we
mean,
talk about that on the
I
internet?
never really thought about halter tops as or breastplates really is something I could market with my books, but this is opening my eyes to a lot of things.
Which element of your books do you think would best translate into breastplate?
I'm definitely thinking the apocalypse universe. So much of the costuming is already S&M based. I think it doesn't take much of an imagination to move it over.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, maybe junkers, sexy robots. Who knows? I mean, this
I
has really
mean,
just opened my eyes to the possibilities.
the looking at the Empire Strips Back, there has to be sexy robots in here. Even if it makes you uncomfortable to see sexy robots, you have to be open to sexy robots in this
I do
universe.
believe
There's no
looks. Yeah, we got an image of a C3PO right here, which
guys.
wouldn't be my cup of tea. But yeah, there's
Are
a
you
kind of
where
a feminine.
I I want
You're
to
not
see it, but I
seeing it.
don't want to see it. Are you where'd you put it? Where is it?
It should be on the screen here. We can the viewers can see it. Maybe that's enough. It's I can describe it to you. That might make it more interesting.
Yeah,
It's
please
kind of
use
the
your word
classic
paints.
configuration of the Star Wars movie poster. It's a collage of the different characters. We have
Okay.
a Darth Vaderess with a low cut top. She's wearing the
Okay.
mask, but she's got a low cut top. There's a Bib Fortuna. There is a rather rough looking Princess Leia in the gold bikini, which is an interesting take on probably the one character they didn't have to change.
Right.
Um, and then we've got a sexy Boba Fettus and C3PO with a lot of skin showing, more than Anthony Daniels ever let on the screen.
Now, we are all aware that C3PO doesn't actually have skin, right?
He
That's
does here. She
they've
does here.
grafted something. They've grafted something onto this female C3PO that I don't know. This is now it's a Dr. Moreau thing.
it could be more of a cosplay thing. I'm not really sure.
Oh, yeah. Now they're spitting in the eyes of God by giving C3PO skin. I don't know.
I think the what I took from it was, don't let's not limit ourselves.
I like that a lot, and I'm on board. Absolutely. Who do we know who directs burlesque?
So you have more connections to the theater world than I do.
Actually, I know a lot of people who work in burlesque, so I'll get back to you on that one.
Wonderful. We'll do an update later.